Hey Bulldogs, Chris Bryant here. Got a CCNP route and troubleshoot video practice exam and lab for you today in that popular dis and dat format. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, stick around because in about 15 seconds you will. Just a quick word, if you're working on the route exam, my route study guide is now available on Amazon.com. And this being August 9th, if you're working on your TSHOOT, it'll be there by the end of the month to help you out. Check out that and the DVD as well at theBryantAdvantage.com. And let's check out today's question. I've got a lab to go along with it. Which of the following is true of an OSPF NBMA network, a classic hub and spoke config? And I know you see this in the CCNA, but there are a lot of little details with this, and it will help prevent some troubleshooting too. A, all OSPF interfaces involved should have a priority of 0. B, the hub router should become both the DR and the BDR. C, hub router interface must have a priority of 2. D, spoke router interfaces should have OSPF priority of 0. E, null route to hub is automatically created on all spokes. If you want to pause the video here and think about your answer, great. We're going to go ahead and bring up the live equipment in a moment and start going over the answers. First, as we go to that, the very first choice, all OSPF interfaces involved should have a priority of 0. This is patently false because then we wouldn't even have a DR-BDR election, and that would not serve our purpose as well. Now, for B, the hub router should become both the DR and BDR. I want to clear up a small point of confusion I see on occasion. And right now, we're on router 1, and that is the designated router, the hub, for this particular network. And I'll show you the other configs as well as we go down those choices. But what I wanted to show you, I believe it's under Show IP OSPF. Interface serial 0. And this is a great command. The OSPF command is good too, but it's a little more broad. Show IP OSPF. It's going to show you your authentication if you have any. Also, as you know, if that SPF algorithm is executing on a regular basis, you've got a problem somewhere in your network. But right here, show IP OSPF and then followed by interface and then the actual interface name. This gives you a wealth of information for fundamental troubleshooting. And what I really like about it, it's going to tell you what the state of the local router is, whether it's a DR or not. It's going to say DR, BDR, or DR other. But note for this particular network in NBMA, yes, the local router is the DR, and there is no backup designated router on this network. I see occasionally someone say, well, you know, the hub will be the DR and the BDR for the network. That's not true. What is true is that there actually is no backup designated router on an NBMA network. The hub router interface must have a priority of 2. This is false, and I left the 1 here at a priority of 1, and you can also see that in the show interface command for OSPF. And there's the priority. What is highly recommended you do is what I did here, is set the priority on the hub interface to 1 and then on the spokes to 0. And that's why D, spoke router interfaces should have OSPF priority of 0, is absolutely true. Let's go to one of those spoke routers and take a look around. It's the same interface. And you'll notice it does say state DR other. So it's not the BDR. We didn't want it to be the BDR. It's going to tell you where the DR is. It's going to tell you if there is a BDR on this network, and if so, who it is. And what I also want to point out to you is priority 0. And let's see if I saved that. Yep. IP OSPF priority 0 on that command, on that interface. That's what's going to do that for us. IP OSPF priority 0. Very important command. And then finally, this null route to the hub is automatically created on all spokes. That's just a nonsense answer because there is no such thing as a null route to hub being created. So the only correct answer here is that spoke route interfaces answer. Also, we took a good look here, especially at the show IP OSPF interface command. I'm telling you, especially for the route exam, but it goes for the TSHOOT as well. This command really gets overlooked a lot. People just forget about it for some reason, but it gives you a tremendous amount of fundamental information. Thank you so much for taking today's video practice exam. I'm Chris Bryant, and thanks for making TBA part of your CCNP success story.